And I can sometimes grab up, if I can't quite hold on to this to come around, I can sometimes grab onto the sheet to do that. But if they're not, then you have to go back to the bottom and then come up all over again the other side. But now, if I come around the top, I've got to remember I haven't stretched this side yet. So I shouldn't expect her to be able to come like all the way this far instantly. So when I go back onto my shoulder, we're going to back off to maybe down here. And then work our way up this side. Right about here is the first resistance.
It says you can add compression to hamstrings or low back. How do you add compression to low back?
Yeah, okay, let me show you. And maybe I should come around that side again to show you that. So I'll show you coming around the bottom. To come around the bottom, I could come down like this. And I'll show you another way afterward. I'm going to come back up here. Now this you can't do on everyone. It depends on their weight and your weight and how tight they are. Compression for the low, oh, and sometimes this falls down into their face, so you have to watch for that. For the low back, I'm going to slip my fist under right here. I'm aiming for this kind of QL area. And where she feels it and where it lands will depend partly what's tight, partly where the ribs and iliac crest are. And so it's going to be a little different people. But I'm aiming for this lumbar area before the spine. I don't want to be under the spine. I don't want to be directly under the ribs. I don't want to be pushing into bone. I want to be under muscle. I'm going to go in, let's see, how do I do this? I'm going to go in flat, probably, more or less, palm down. And once I'm in, if I have room, I'm going to turn it into a fist. And I can't do this if they're much bigger in proportion to me, but we can probably do this. I'm having a little trouble getting under, so I'm going to tilt her away, and now I can get in. And now I'm going to tilt her back toward me. I've got the fist there now. And now I can actually do a pin and stretch here.
That's cool.
How does that feel?
Doesn't feel like anything, really. Doesn't feel like anything's stretching or releasing.
I'm not taking it very short. Let's try that.
What's your intention here?
There have been times when this has been the thing that released a tight, depending what I was posting up into, a tight low back muscle, erectors or QL or even psoas.
Well, my bones are off, so this may affect it. My SI is torqued and I have spondylolisthesis.
Okay. So that's another of those moves that many times doesn't do anything, but once in a while it's the one missing link, so I wanted you to be aware of it. Okay, for hamstrings, I'm going to keep an eye on this. I can be stretching the hamstrings and doing compression with my heel of hand or fist or forearm or elbow. And maybe I can go for a few different places, try to find where it's tight. So that's what I meant for that. And lots of these, whether it hits the spot depends, is an individual thing. Okay, so that would be that. And if I wanted to do the other side, I should come around the table to do that. Okay, so I'm going to show you the other way of bringing her down, which is to knees bend. And then I could, while I'm here, and so you can also come up this way and kind of slowly warm up the glutes before you make the stretch more extreme. And if I feel like I want to concentrate on this direction, maybe I'd come around the table again rather than reach, if I felt something was restricted there. And now, sometimes people try to help you when you bring them down, and that would have them eccentrically contract their hip flexors, which makes them tight. I don't want that. So one way to prevent that is if they don't know exactly when we're going there.
That's a good trick.
So this has been done to me a couple times,
Mhm.
and my husband